We're gonna start in a seated position. Interlock your fingers together, press your palms, and go for circles here. Make sure your palms are firmly pressed, and then reverse the movement. And now from here, we're gonna open the hands out. And we're gonna imagine there's a magnet on our wrists, and we're just rotating around those magnets. We're going all the way in and extending. In, out. At no point, our wrists are gonna be apart. And we're gonna reverse. And we're gonna bring the opposite of the palms together in our wrist relief position, and we're gonna drop the elbows down. And now we're gonna come up on all fours. We're gonna bring the hands under the shoulders, and we're gonna keep our elbows locked, and we're gonna go for rocks or circles around the wrists. And 5, and switch sides. We're gonna bring the opposite of the palms to the floor, and we're gonna rock backwards and forward, keeping the elbows extended, and as much as your body allows. Don't push over your limit. In animal flow, there's a lot of pressure on the wrists. This is why it's very important to mobilize them before we start. And at any point during the class, if you feel like there's too much load on the wrists, just come into your wrist relief position and take a break. All right, so we are gonna start with our crab. So we're gonna set crab, feet hip width apart, hands behind the back, fingers either pointing backwards or to the side, never forward. So whatever feels good for you. And now from here, I want you to find the midpoint between your hand and your heels. So find the center. And now from here, we're gonna lift the hips up using our shoulders. So we're not lifting with the hips, keeping the shoulders shrugged. We're gonna shrug the shoulders up and then drop the shoulders down, lifting our butt off the floor. And we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we're gonna lift the right leg up, keeping the body engaged without swaying right and left. And hold. Good. Drop the right leg. Now lift the left leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop. Now we're gonna touch the right hand to the left toes. So we're gonna lift the left leg and the right hand together and come to our 2-point bridge. Switch. One more time each side. And very good. Now we're gonna lift our hips up into a tabletop position. So we're gonna squeeze the glutes, lift the hips all the way up, extend and hold, then drop. You're gonna do this 2 more times. You're gonna lift as much as you can, and 3, and come back to your crab. Now we're gonna go for a 3-point bridge before we get into our crab reach. So we're gonna lift the hips all the way up, just like we did before. And now we're gonna lift one hand all the way up, keeping the elbows extended and the glutes tight, pushing the knees outside. And now we're gonna drop. Same thing on the left arm. So 3-point bridge, lift, reach, and drop one more time each side. You're gonna lift the hips, arm, look up to the arm, down, one more time, and down. Very good. Now, for the crab reach, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna lead with the hand now. So we're gonna lift. I'm gonna say right arm, crab reach. You're gonna bring your right arm in front of your face. You're gonna lift your hips all the way up. You're always looking at your arm. And then you're gonna lead with your arm and look down at the bottom hand. Now we're gonna return to crab. Lead with your arm. Place it in front of your face and then drop your hips down. Same thing with the left arm, crab reach. I'm gonna bring the left arm in front of my face. I'm gonna go in a 3-point bridge, and then I'm gonna hug my head with my hand and follow until I look at the bottom hand. Return and drop. One more time each side. Right arm, crab reach. Right arm goes in front of the face. Hips up, hug the head. Look at the bottom hand. Return. Left arm, crab reach. Hug. Look down at the bottom hand and return. Down and drop. Good, so now we're gonna go for an under switch. The under switch is a transition that we use to go from crab to beast and from beast to crab. So, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna set your crabs. When I say right leg under switch, you're gonna lift your right leg off the floor like we did in the warm-up. Then you're gonna lift the left heel off the floor. Now you're gonna lift the left hand off the floor and you're gonna allow your body to take you where it's supposed to go. And you're gonna rotate and come into your beast position. All right? So we're gonna do it one more time. You're gonna set crab. Right leg under switch, right leg goes up, left heel goes up, left arm goes up, and I allow my body to drop to the right side where it is already going, and I come into my beast position. One last time. Let's go. Right leg under switch, right leg off, left heel off, left arm, and I rotate onto my beast position. Great. So from here, we're gonna go from an under switch to an under switch tap. So the under switch tap is like a boomerang. I tap and I go back into my crab. So I'm gonna set crab. I'm gonna say right leg under switch tap. I'm gonna lift the right leg, left heel, left arm, rotate, tap, and come back into my crab position. All right, so let's do it on the other side. Left leg under switch tap. We're gonna lift the left leg off, right heel off right arm, under switch tap, and come back into our crab. All right, so now we're gonna go for another transition, which is the full scorpion. So we're also starting from crab. We're gonna set crab, and I'm gonna say right leg full scorpion. When I go for right leg full scorpion, it starts the same thing as the under switch. I'm gonna lift the right leg off the floor, left heel off the floor, left arm, and I'm gonna go as if I'm going in an under switch. I'm just gonna drop my hand on the floor. The foot doesn't touch the floor yet, and I'm gonna go all the way up in a circle, bending my top knee, and then extending the bottom knee and going on the side of my foot and going in a full scorpion until I land. Again. Right leg full scorpion. Gonna lift the right leg, left heel, left arm, rotate, drop my left arm on the floor, continue the circle with my leg, bending the top leg as much as I can, extending the bottom leg, and then going to the side of my foot in a full scorpion. Good. We're gonna do it one more time, the left side. So, left leg, full scorpion. Left leg goes up, right heel goes up. I go in an under switch, drop my hand on the floor, rotate all the way, and land. One more time. Left leg, full scorpion, left leg off the floor, right heel off the floor, right arm goes all the way, rotate, drop the right hand on the floor, continue the full circle, extend the bottom leg, go on the side of my foot, and land in full scorpion. Great. Now let's combine those movements to start building up our flow. We're gonna set crab. We're gonna go for a right leg, full scorpion, right leg, full scorpion. Now left leg under switch tap. I'm gonna bring my left leg in, tap, and come back into my crab. From here, we're gonna go for a right arm crab, reach, right arm all the way up, follow, look at the bottom hand, and return. Great. So let's do this one more time. Set crab, right leg, full scorpion, left leg under switch tap, to crab, reach, right arm, return, and drop. Let's do this one more time. We're gonna set crab, right leg, full scorpion, right leg off the floor, left heel off the floor, drop, rotate, land, left leg under switch tap, into right arm, crab reach, and return to crab. Very nice. So let's do this on the other side. Set crab. Left leg, full scorpion. Left leg all the way. Land. Right leg under switch tap. Into left arm, crab reach. Return to crab. And land. So this was our flow of the day. We're gonna end the session with another wrist mobility or stretches. So we're gonna bring the opposite of the palms together. We're gonna bring the elbows down and press down, stretching the wrists and the forearms. Now we're gonna extend the hand forward and we're gonna grab all the hand, stretch it down, feeling the stretch from the forearm. Now we're gonna rotate the fingers towards the left side. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other hand. So stretch down. And to the side. And shake it. See you next time.